In the early hush of morning, when the sun has only begun to stretch above the treetops, the jungle is wrapped in a soft blanket of shimmering fog. Each leaf glistens with dew, catching the gentle orange light that filters down in broken beams. A young boy steps between broad ferns, his bare feet sinking into the damp earth. He's following the delicate flutter of a colorful butterfly, its wings painted with streaks of blue, amber, and emerald. The creature glides effortlessly through the haze, almost glowing in the muted light, weaving a path between ancient roots and towering palms. The scene feels like a whispered secret, every sound softened, every movement slow and rhythmic. The camera drifts behind the boy, allowing the jungle to swallow his silhouette in layers of mist, capturing a cinematic moment filled with quiet wonder and unspoken discovery. The jungle is alive, yet still. Fog curls lazily around gigantic tree trunks, rising in ghostly spirals that blur the boundary between earth and sky. Through this shifting, pale veil, a young boy emerges, cautious yet compelled. His eyes are fixed on a butterfly that flickers like a living ember against the soft morning glow. Colors ripple across its wings with each beat, bright against the muted backdrop of greens and grays. As he follows, vines hang overhead like curtains, brushing lightly against his shoulders. Every now and then, a shaft of golden light pierces the canopy, illuminating particles of mist that twirl like tiny stars. The wide, cinematic framing captures the scale of the rainforest, dwarfing the child while still holding him as the emotional center of the moment. A tender, dreamlike pursuit of something fragile and magical. Inside the jungle's deepest layers, the morning fog sits thick enough to soften even the harshest outlines. Giant leaves unfold like nature's stained glass windows, tinted by the glow of dawn. A boy moves quietly through this atmospheric world, following a butterfly whose brilliant hues seem impossibly saturated against the muted fog. Its flight path dips and rises, gentle yet purposeful, as if beckoning him toward a hidden grove. The air is cool and damp, carrying the scent of wet moss and distant blossoms. Every step the boy takes creates a soft crunch beneath him, barely audible in the stillness of early morning. The camera moves in slow, smooth sweeps, capturing each layer of fog as it drifts past him, giving the scene a surreal, almost enchanted tone. The butterfly pauses on a fern tip. Wings pulse and G like tiny lanterns, and the boy pauses too, breath held, eyes wide, suspended in a cinematic heartbeat. Morning begins as a whisper, and the jungle seems reluctant to wake. Fog clings to every surface, from the uppermost branches to the mossy stones littering the floor. In this silver-white dreamscape, a boy walks with cautious fascination, eyes locked on a butterfly that glows with iridescent color. Its wings shimmer like moving jewels, violet, gold, deep cyan, shifting with each brush of air. The camera follows from behind, the boy silhouetted against soft rays of light that pierce the fog at angles like delicate arrows. Every detail is cinematic. The fog drifting through shafts of sunlight, the slow motion flutter of wings, the child's outstretched hand, hovering but never touching. Nature feels hushed and reverent, the world reduced to boy, butterfly, and breath. As the sun rises, the jungle begins to sing softly, dripping water, distant calls of waking birds, the rustle of leaves shifting in the breeze. Through this quiet morning symphony, the boy walks with purpose, following the butterfly that hypnotizes him with its radiant, shifting colors. Fog clings to everything, drifting through the air like memories. The camera glides beside him, capturing the soft interplay of warm light and cold mist. Each step feels part of a silent quest, a gentle journey surrounded by towering vegetation and glowing particles of mist. The butterfly leads him toward an unseen destination, moving with grace that fills the scene with emotion. The cinematic framing emphasizes calm beauty, innocence, and the sense that magic lives quietly within the morning jungle.